Hi Bracelet Besties, welcome back to another video, and in today's video I'm going to be teaching you how to make a candy flower cuff, which this one is a ladder stitch, which I'm going to be doing two different ones. I'm going to be doing this one, which is called the ladder stitch, and then I'm going to be doing another one, which is called the peyote, I don't know which one it's pronounced as, but I'm going to be doing two different ones because they look pretty similar and they're both flowers. Just one of them is more long and one of them is more wide, if that makes sense. But anyways, I'm going to be starting off with the ladder stitch one since I already know how to make this one. And obviously I know how to make both. But this one's just easier, so I'm going to start off with the easier one, which is this ladder stitch one. And then towards the middle of the video, I'll be starting at the peyote stitch one. So the beads you're going to be needing for this one, you're going to be needing 30 beads for the flowers. And you're going to need roughly like 3 feet of string. So I'm just going to cut that now. So the pattern I'm going to be using for the flowers is I'm going to do a dark brown flower, a like normal brown flower. I don't know if these colors are brown. I'm just naming them at this point. And a light brown shaded flower. And then I'm going to have a white candy bead pony bead as the middle. But let's get right into it. So first you're going to take 2 of the first colored beads, and put it in the middle, and then next you're going to do the color of the flower, the center of the flower, and then the color of the flower, and then take the other end and put it through the 3 beads, and then you're going to pull tight, and then you're going to try to even it out so it like stays in the middle. So each of the strings are even. And then you're going to take, 2 more of the body color or main color beads of the flower, pull it tight, and then this is where we got our first flower, and then we're going to repeat that pattern all the way around, so we'll make 6 flowers. That's how big I'm making mine because I have, that's how many flowers it takes for my wrist, and so that's how many we're going to have. That's how many I'm going to have. And then you're just going to repeat that all the way around for how many flowers you want. And then I'll be right back so we can tie it. So this is the first half of the pattern. And I'm just going to do this twice. So I'm going to do this. And then I'll do it one more time. And then I'll teach you how to tie it. Okay, you guys. So I finished it. And I'm going to teach you how to tie it. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your 2 ends of the string. And you're going to put it through the 2 starting beads. Depending on what colors you're using. I'm going to be putting it through the dark blue, but it really just depends on what colors. And then once you get it through, then you're going to try it 2 to 3 times, and then you'll be done. Okay, you guys, so this is what the flower cuff from ladder stitch looks like. And now I'm going to be moving on to the peyote stitch. Peyote, whatever you want to call it. So this one is also going to take about 3 feet of string. You might want to do 3.5 though, because this one is like a tiny bit bigger. And once again, you're also going to be needing 30 beads, so I am going to be using the same pattern, so I'm going to do dark blue, whatever the middle shade of, or dark brown, the middle shade of brown, and then light brown. But let's get right into making this one. So first you're going to take 2 beads of the main color, once again, just like the other one, but you're going to do 1 on each end, and then slide it down. Then you're going to add the middle bead over both ends of the string. If I can, geez. So it'll look like this. Then you'll do 2 of the first color flower beads, 1 on each end, and then you're going to follow this pattern throughout the whole thing for each of the 6 flowers. So you're just going to repeat this for the next flower and the next and the next, and then you got it. But I'll be right back for when I finish that part. Okay, you guys, this is what roughly the finished pattern should look like. And now you're just going to tie a little knot you're going to do. So what you're going to do is you're just going to do 1 under the other, tie 1 knot, and then you're good. And now what you're going to do is you're going to take the end of the string and put it through the bead that's closest to it. So this end of the string you'll do through this one, and the other end of the string you'll do through the other closest bead. And then this part is going to be called stringing up. So I'm going to be doing this one first, the lightest one. So I'm going to take a light brown bead, and then I'll put it through the other light brown bead, And I'll put it through the normal middle-sized brown, middle-colored brown. And then I'll copy that on the opposite side. And so now you can see like the first flower, and then you're going to repeat that for all the other colors. So I'll be right back for when I do that. Okay, you guys, so once it looks like this, now I'm going to teach you how to knot it. So what you're going to do is you're going to take the end of your string and you're going to put it through this bead and this bead. And then you're just going to tie it twice. And then cut off the extra string and you are done. Here's what it looks like. I made it tiny because this is, I'm going to be making a rotator cuff with this. But anyways, I love you guys so much and I hope you enjoyed today's flowers tutorials and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Bye guys!